I'm surely not letting this get away. This is the insane. There's a plague of ignorance. Sports writers, whatever. Now, I'm not letting this go. What's it got to do with basketball? March Madness canceled. So I came from my doctor's appointment. Before you enter, they just go like that and swipe across your head, see if you have a fever. Why can't we do that for basketball? It just shows you, in this country, nobody does anything unless it's for money. No love of the game, no love of freaking the environment, no love of the animals, no love for anything. Ignorance of it. So I'm not letting this get away. This is important stuff, and I'll tell you why. Because how the fuck, this is a sports writers group, awarded Michael Jordan the greatest college basketball player of all time. Michael Jordan's not the top 200 college players of all time. What do you make the top 200? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the greatest basketball player of all time, is unarguable. Lew Alcindor. I mean, when we're talking college, high school, professional. Let's see college. Let me explain why this is. How the fuck is this country so? Because it's branded. Oh, Michael Jordan. Are you kidding? Now Michael Jordan, NBA player. He's one of the top threes. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell. Michael Jordan, yeah. Wilt Chamberlain, 4. How about John Havlicek? He's got 9 rings. He won without. How about Rick Barry? We go on and on and on about these players, but college, unarguable. Who's the second best college basketball? That'd be Bill Walton. Okay, let's talk about this. How dominant he was. As a freshman, they played the national championship. He played. No, that was before this building was built. The old Swenson Gym. I remember when Weberstadt had that great team, went in and, I beat them by about 30. So he goes as a freshman. Freshmen couldn't start in those days. So they had a UCLA freshman team. They played the national championship UCLA team in the freshman game. Beat them by 30. How many games in a row did they win? 30-0 every year. They beat people by 30, 40 points every game. Won the national championship all 3 years. They annihilated people. He's the greatest basketball. Of course, then, Bill Russell, Bill Russell, what a great college basketball player that. He's up there. How about Pete Maravich? But, whoa. Top 3 college basketball players of all time. Unarguable. Lew Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Pete Maravich. Del Brown coached in Utah. He said he took a piece of tape and watched all the game films. He says if there'd have been a 3-point line when Maravich played, he wouldn't average 44 a game. He'd average 68, but that was an individual player. He had a chance to win 3 national championships. Well, he won all 3. Just annihilated people. The greatest basketball player that ever, bar none. It just goes to show you. And why is this so important? Because March Madness should be championship week right this week. It's important historical stuff. I watched Valvano cut down the nets in there. Why did not we play? I'll tell you why. Because the NCAA ain't putting on a show unless they have even ticket revenues. Television revenue's not enough. Why could they not test every single player? Test the coaches, just like when I go in they run a thing about it, you see if you have a temperature. This response is so, exposes the greed of America and the ignorance of America. And, Michael Jordan, the greatest. Michael Jordan wouldn't make the top 200. He hit that great shot. Now, Michael Jordan is a professional player. It's unarguable. He's one of the, he could be the great. He's all that, then some. But I think it's very arguable that it's Bill Russell. You can make a great argument for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but, Jordan, I call it the trilogy. They're the top 3 professional players that ever lived. You can go back to Bob Pettit, George Mikan, Jerry West, Larry Bird, freaking Magic Johnson, so many of these players. But, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell. But college, that's unarguable. No one even comes close. Basketball, per se, entire career, high school, college, no one even comes near him. No one even comes near him. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. By the way, a cancer survivor, lived with chronic leukemia. Oh, he's a Muslim? What? It's unarguable. It just shows you how. There's an article out that he laughed. What do you do but laugh? Michael Jordan wouldn't make the top 200 college basketball player. He rode the bench most of the time, and he was good. Do not get me wrong. He wouldn't even be the top North Carolina college basketball player. He'd maybe make top 20 of, a lot of great players. But NBA, oh yeah, we can go with that. He was all that then some. But Bill Russell has 11 rings. How about John Havlicek? He died this year. 9 rings, and he won some of them without Bill Russell. Contemporaries, generational arrogance, that's what I call it, Fukushima. By the way, in Japan, they haven't shut down, or Sweden, but let's come on. Japan, the 51st state, Fukushima flew. This is the house that built the nuclear industry. Let's get real about this. We still don't even know how many people Hiroshima and Nagasaki think. You think Japan just quietly shuts up and goes along? You ever heard of Fukushima? You ever heard of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki? The United States took the island over and just annihilated them? Of course they're going to go on. They're going to shake it off like a flea. They lived through Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They've lived through Fukushima. Oh, Fukushima's ongoing. This response to this is obscene. Why are we not playing baseball? Test them. They played flu ball in 1918. This response is ridiculous. We could have done it. We could have played an MCA March Madness tournament. You could have tested every player, every coach, and the referees. No fans, television crews. Why didn't they? Because this country will do nothing unless there's money involved. No love for the game. No love for the game. No love for nothing. That's the problem. Now they're saying that this virus is coming from animals, blah, blah, blah. It's the Fukushima flu. The sea all collapses, all the animals collapse, and you didn't think it would affect you? Again, no love for the environment, no love for the ecology, no love for the game, no love for anything. Love of money. And then they call themselves Christians. Worship the golden calf, Joel Osteen, Jesus died so I could be rich, Mormon freaking, and they captured it all. Would have believed it. This one takes the cake. This one takes the yellow cake. Cream. It just shows you how contemporaries fools. What about the Olympics? Who's the greatest Olympic athlete of all time? United States Olympic greatest athlete? Bruce Jenner? Oh, them Russians and East Germans are cheating. They're cheating. Those are really women. Those women are really men that are breaking all those records. Remember that, 76? What? Bruce Jenner's a girl? No. That's blasphemy. Americana. This place is so fucked up. This response is so irrational. Yeah, I get it. Social distance. I get it. I get all that. But, there's ways we could have done this. Shut down the NCAA tournament. Shut down Major League Baseball. We should be playing Major League Baseball. Give people something to watch on TV. Test the players. You don't have to have the stands full because it just shows you it's greed. Nobody does anything unless it's for money. I was Jordan, the greatest college about it. And think about the people that go along with that. People go along with everything in this country. You seen the fucking debt lately? The fucking great America, richest country, poorest country in the history of mankind. Fuck, up is down, black is white, wrong. What about Fukushima? What about Fukushima? That's when the country should have got fucking shut down. Shut down all the nuclear. What about Roundup, Monsanto? Your pets dying? Ocean collapses? Didn't give a fuck. It's a plague, all right. It's a plague of ignorance and selfishness. Stay tuned.